6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. Pakistan and the United States have finalized a trade agreement. The Prime Minister has expressed gratitude to the American President for his leadership role in the finalization of the historic Pak-US trade agreement. The Information Minister says Hindutva ideology propagated by the Indian leadership poses the greatest threat to peace in South Asia. The President and the Prime Minister have felicitated the Pakistani scientists on the successful launch of Pakistan's advanced remote sensing satellite. 34 more Palestinians were martyred by the Israeli forces in Gaza today. The first T20 international of the three-match series between Pakistan and the West Indies will be played in Florida, United States of America tomorrow. And now the news in detail. Pakistan and the United States have finalized a trade agreement aimed at boosting bilateral trade, expanding market access, attracting investments, and fostering cooperation in areas of mutual interest. The breakthrough was reached during a meeting of the Finance Minister Mohammad Aurangzeb with the American Secretary of Commerce Howard Lutnick and the American Trade Representative Ambassador Jamieson Greer in Washington, D.C. President Donald Trump announced the trade deal via post on Truth Social. The agreement will result in reduction of reciprocal tariff, especially on Pakistani exports to the United States. This deal marks the beginning of a new era of economic collaboration, especially in energy, mines and mineral, information technology, cryptocurrency and other sectors. The deal complements Pakistan's existing efforts of broadening the scope of Pak-US economic ties and to include partnerships at the American states level. The agreement enhances Pakistan's access to US market and vice versa. The deal is also expected to spur increased American investment in Pakistan's infrastructure and development projects. Meanwhile, in a post on Truth Social, President Donald Trump said the United States has concluded a deal with Pakistan whereby Pakistan and the United States will work together on developing their massive oil reserves. He said, "We are in the process of choosing the oil company that will lead this partnership." Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has expressed his profound gratitude to American President Donald Trump for his leadership role in the finalization of the historic Pakistan-US trade agreement. In a post on social media platform X, he said this landmark deal will enhance the growing cooperation between the two countries and expand the frontiers of their enduring partnership in the days to come. The Minister for Information and Broadcasting, Ataullah Tarar, has said the Hindutva ideology propagated by the Indian leadership poses the greatest threat to peace in South Asia. Speaking at a policy dialogue titled Peace in South Asia in Islamabad today, he said the deterioration in the region is directly proportional to the rise of fundamentalism and extremism in India. He mentioned that India is also sponsoring terrorism inside Pakistan. The Minister for National Food Security and Research, Rana Tanveer Hussain, has dispelled the impression regarding the shortage of sugar and said sufficient stock of sugar is available in the country. Addressing a news conference in Islamabad today, he said the government will strictly enforce the newly fixed sugar price, which remains affordable for the general public. He made it clear that growers of sugarcane will not be impacted with the decision of importing sugar in the country. The minister noted that only 5.8 million metric tons of sugar was produced this year compared to the estimated 7 million metric tons. Rana Tanveer Hussain said the government is taking strict action against hoarders who are trying to create an artificial shortage of the commodity in the country. The Minister for Information Technology, Shahzad Fatma Khwaja, says artificial intelligence policy approved by the federal cabinet is a revolutionary step aimed at placing Pakistan among the developed nations of the world. Sharing broad contours of the policy in a televised message today, she emphasized that artificial intelligence is bringing major transformation in the information technology and technology as well as in all walks of life, including health, education, trade, and the economy. She said under the policy, a fund will be established to support and promote the innovative ideas of the youth and their startups. President Asif Ali Zardari has said Pakistan and Ghana enjoy cordial relations that need to be further strengthened for the mutual benefit of both the countries. He was talking to Pakistan's ambassador designate to Ghana, Najib Durrani, who called on him in Islamabad today. He highlighted that Pakistan offers a business-friendly environment and asked the ambassador designate to encourage Ghanaian investors to undertake joint ventures with Pakistani entrepreneurs. This is Radio Pakistan giving you the news. Pakistan successfully launched its remote sensing satellite from Xichang Satellite Launch Center in China today. Launched by Pakistan's National Space Agency Suparco in collaboration with the China Electronics Technology Group Corporation and Microsat China, the satellite represents a cornerstone of an integrated Earth observation system. It is set to support sustainable socio-economic development and improve the quality of life across the country. President Asif Ali Zardari has felicitated the Pakistani scientists on the successful launch of the remote sensing satellite. In a statement today, he said Pakistan is proud of the capabilities of its scientists. The president said this milestone is a shining symbol of Pakistan's growing space capabilities. He also thanked China for its cooperation in the successful launch of the satellite. Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif has extended heartfelt congratulations to Suparco and the entire team on the successful launch of Pakistan's advanced remote sensing satellite. In a post on social media platform X, he said this achievement showcases the soaring heights of Pakistan-China cooperation, extending beyond borders and into outer space, driven by a shared vision to harness space technology for the betterment of humanity. The Prime Minister said the satellite will have wide-ranging benefits for CPAC as well as applications for use in agriculture, urban planning, disaster management, mapping of transportation networks, and data acquisition in different environments. The All Parties Hurriyat Conference has urged the people of the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir to observe a complete shutdown on August 5 to mark it as Yawm-e-Istihsal Kashmir against India's illegal actions of August 5, 2019. According to Kashmir Media Service, the All Parties Hurriyat Conference made the call through posters appearing in Srinagar and other towns. The All Parties Hurriyat Conference denounced the Indian move as unilateral, colonial, and aimed at altering the demography of the Muslim-majority territory. The posters also called on the international human rights organizations to send fact-finding missions to the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir to investigate custodial killings, fake encounters, and mass detentions. On this day in 2019, the Hindutva-inspired Bharatiya Janata Party government of India unilaterally abrogated Articles 370 and 35A, which granted special status to the internationally recognized disputed territory. On the other hand, the Democratic Freedom Party has condemned the Indian Home Minister Amit Shah's venomous remarks against the Hurriyat Conference, saying the comments reflect New Delhi's institutionalized hatred against the Kashmiri people. The Democratic Freedom Party spokesman, Advocate Arshad Iqbal, in a statement issued in Srinagar, said Amit Shah's comments are part of a broader campaign to discredit the Kashmiris' legitimate and peaceful struggle for freedom. He affirmed that the Hurriyat represents the genuine aspirations of the Kashmiris who have consistently rejected the Indian occupation. 34 more Palestinians were martyred by Israeli forces in Gaza today. According to the Gaza Health Ministry, over 60,249 people have been martyred since October 7, 2023. And now cricket, the first T20 international of the three-match series between Pakistan and the West Indies will be played in Florida, United States of America tomorrow. The match will start at 5 in the morning. And finally, the weather report. Rain with wind and thunder showers is expected in southern Punjab, Potawar region, northeastern Balochistan, Kashmir, and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Hot and very humid weather is likely elsewhere in the country. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.